Lesson 6.2. Trial Startup, from selection to first patient. Site selection is the decision. Startup is the execution. Between a site being selected and the first participant being enrolled, a complex, interdependent sequence of activities must be completed correctly. In this lesson, we walk through that sequence and look at the site initiation visit that formally launches clinical activity at each site. Trial startup follows a 6-step critical path. Each step has dependencies. You cannot move to step 4 until step 3 is complete. And delays in any step push out the date when the first patient can be enrolled. Step 1. The protocol is finalized and approved internally. This is the trigger for everything else. Step 2. The sponsor submits the IND to the FDA or the CTA through CTIS in Europe, and simultaneously prepares ethics submission packages for each site. The 30-day FDA review window begins. Step 3. Protocol, informed consent form, investigator's brochure, and supporting documents are submitted to each site's IRB or IEC. In the United States, a central IRB can serve multiple sites simultaneously, significantly compressing this timeline. Step 4. Regulatory approval is received. Either the FDA 30-day window passes without a clinical hold, or an affirmative CTA authorization arrives from EU regulators, and IRB approvals come in for each site. These often arrive on different dates, meaning sites activate at different times. Step 5. Clinical trial agreements and site budgets are negotiated and executed. This step is chronically underestimated. Contract negotiations between sponsors and academic medical centers can take months. It is the leading cause of startup delay in industry trials. Step 6. With all approvals in place, contracts signed, investigational product shipped, and staff trained, the site receives a formal activation notice from the sponsor. Only then may enrollment begin. From protocol finalization to first patient enrolled, global multi-site trials routinely take 12 to 18 months. Every day of startup delay is a day of lost enrollment time. The site initiation visit is the last checkpoint before clinical activity begins at a site. The CRA conducts the SIV to ensure the site team is fully trained and operationally ready, that the first participant will be enrolled into a site that knows exactly what to do. A well-structured SIV covers 7 areas. Protocol and amendment review. The CRA walks through the eligibility criteria, study procedures, and visit schedule in detail, not as a summary. The informed consent process. Exactly who obtains consent, how it is documented, and what triggers a reconsent, such as a protocol amendment or a new safety finding. IP accountability. The site must demonstrate that it understands how to receive, store, dispense, and document every unit of investigational product. EDC system training. Every staff member who will enter data is trained and verified to have working login credentials. Source document requirements. What the site must record in the medical record versus what can be captured directly in the EDC. Adverse event and deviation reporting. The site team must know the timelines and the process for every reportable event. And regulatory binder review. The CRA confirms all essential documents are present, current, and signed before leaving. Alongside the SIV, the investigator meeting is a sponsor-led event that brings PIs and key staff from all sites together. It goes deeper than any individual SIV. The scientific rationale for the trial, the full protocol walkthrough, safety reporting expectations, and regulatory compliance requirements. Attendance records are retained in the TMF, and sites that miss the meeting must complete equivalent training before activation.